90% of parents make this same mistake. They mistake obedience for upbringing, silence for respect, and fear for discipline. But psychology tells a different story. Sometimes, when you think you are raising them, you are actually just crushing their will to live. Alfred Adler used to say that the core element shaping human behavior is the sense of self. The most critical question for a child is this: am I valuable? If a child feels this in a healthy way, they cooperate. But if a child does not feel it, they choose one of two paths. Either they obey to protect themselves, or they rebel to prove themselves. And parents often label both of these as upbringing. But from Adler's perspective, this is not upbringing. This is adaptation. A child who loses their sense of value submits to power. When the power disappears, the submission disappears too. The thinking man says, a human being does not show loyalty when forced, they merely adapt. The parent sees this at home. The child remains silent, does not talk back, creates no problems, and thinks, my child is so well-mannered. But Machiavelli would say, silence is not always agreement. More often, it is waiting. Because the moment the balance of power shifts, the hidden resistance will surface. The parent is making a grave mistake here. Obedience is not upbringing. It is often behavior driven by fear. Silence is not respect. It is often the weakening of the emotional bond. Fear is not discipline. It is simply a mechanism of control. From Adler's viewpoint, it is very simple. If the child is not developing, if they are merely adapting, there is no healthy upbringing there. What you have there is a child whose will to live has died inside. In such an environment, the child lives two lives. The first life, the child at home, quiet, obedient, trouble-free. The second life, their inner world, tense, angry, ready to prove themselves. Freud explained this as a conflict between the conscious and the subconscious, but the result is the same. As the child grows, they either explode or completely withdraw from life. The thinking man says, a force suppressed for too long returns one day with a harsher vengeance. The truth is, obedience is not always upbringing. Silence is not always respect. Fear is never healthy discipline. Adler would say, a healthy individual is not shaped under control. They thrive through cooperation. Machiavelli, however, would warn, an order established by coercion breeds an invisible rebellion. And now ask yourself, are you raising the child, or are you just silencing them, living in the illusion that there is no problem?